Notre Dame Lady Irish soccer fans. Hope you can hear me over the rushing intake of the jet engine that's here. It's actually the wind up here in the second floor of the Crow's Nest. Beautiful North Peoria. We have a game between Chatham Glenwood and your Lady Irish here. A very tough Chatham Glenwood team gracing us with their presence in this non-conference challenge for the Lady Irish. Set to kick off here in a few minutes after our pregame ceremonies get underway. I'm Rob Caney. I'm here with Matt Blackford. Matt, will your lips still work? Why don't you say hi to everybody?
How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone that decided not to come out. Wise decision. Thanks to Peoria Notre Dame putting on these live streams, you have the ability to sit at home, maybe in front of a roaring fire, as Mr. Kenny and I sit here and bring you this. We're going to convince ourselves of some hot action out here tonight.
Hot action.
We can
Yep.
stay warm. It is not warm in the Crow's Nest tonight.
And about that noise you hear in the background is either Matt and mine's eyeballs freezing and popping out of our head, or it's the wind that's going to be howling through all of our sound equipment. Got about a steady 30, 35 mile an hour wind going here. It's blowing from the east, northwest, and south. Not sure how that's possible, but we're going to be in the heart of a tornado here in 30-degree weather. We will shut up about the weather right now for the national anthem. starting prayer and our starting lineups now. After our prayer, we apologize to anyone. No one here on the broadcast tower removed their helmets.
What? Check. Is there a banana in your pants, or you just have this? What is going on here? You're not going to be on camera.
Yeah, Howard Cosell.
Am I even on?
Not yet, hold on.
Look at what we have here tonight. Anyways, it's keeping, I like this microphone. It's keeping my face warm. This old Howard Cosell.
I
love it.
Mike, so.
It's great. Sounds much better, too, doesn't it?
That 6 feet by 6 feet is really serving as a wind block.
Jeez. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Starting lineups have been introduced. Both sets of girls are hopefully going to keep moving for the next 80 minutes, or they'll be turned into stone by the weather here. We should probably actually talk about the game instead of the weather here. It's going to be hard. Chatham Glenwood looks mighty fast, mighty big, mighty strong, Matt. They have brought some large women, large girls with them in a good sense.
Yeah, they do. They remind me of a college team, I'll be honest.
Yeah, size-wise.
Size-wise, speed-wise. We're gonna have to play a very solid game tonight. We're gonna have to be very disciplined. We're gonna have to play our spots. We're gonna have to have good shape. We're gonna have to hold on to possession when we get a chance. So it's a task that hopefully we've been talking about here for the last couple weeks, and kind of see how we come out and how we show out tonight.
Yeah,
we've got to improve upon last game and just continue to improve in the next game as well too. So we have a good challenge in front of us. It's a team that's very good, historically great, one that we see on a yearly basis.
Yes, we do.
We're underway.
Instead of making fun of the wind and complaining about the wind, we should probably talk about it in a sort of serious manner. How does a wind like this affect this game?
Well, I mean, the wind's blowing pretty well out of the south, so we're going to have it here in the first half.
See a kick balloon right there.
But the goalkeeper just sends the ball all the way to midfield against the wind, so it doesn't really affect them. But you're definitely want to keep the ball keep it on the deck. Keep it down on the floor, and try to let the wind not be a factor. So I know we took the wind because historically here up at the PND pitch, the wind does die down at night. So hopefully it will die down a little bit for us in the second half.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
But
now
that I have talked about it, I'm sure that won't happen. So
not be
nice ball there by the offsides. Looks like offsides there. Irish will get a free kick coming out. But yeah, we want to settle down quickly here. I'm hoping the Irish can settle down here and knock the ball around a little bit. And Jay Lipe at Chatham will do the same thing. He's going to want to possess. He's going to want to impose his style upon us, and we really just want to do the same thing. So we'll see how things shape out here as we get going.
Yeah, as a little bit of housekeeping here, you will not be hearing us mention specific names all that much for Chatham Glenwood. It's impossible to read a roster up here in this howling wind. You cannot keep a paper. You'll be making noise. It'll be flying off into other zip codes out of our hand. So we will talk about them in general way. Maybe at halftime we can catch up a little bit more specifically on some outstanding individual play by Chatham in the first half. But it's just not going to be possible to hold a roster in our hands up here. It's barely possible to stand up.
The wind's kind of shifted too to come kind of out of the east, so it's like blowing right in our faces. I am not crying. That is actually wind-driven tears.
It's not my nose from running, though. I'm not sure that's a good or a bad thing. Chatham, a little bit built up here. Yeah,
Nice build up, nice overlapping run by Chatham's outside back, number 15. You know, just they're going to bring a ton of numbers forward at you.
Great job.
And they're going to try to defend with their back three. A nice composure there to just kind of get it back to their center back, and see they're just going to try to knock the ball around much like we did. Foul there, and I wouldn't be upset with that foul. You know, stops their kind of counter. They're very composed on the ball. Knock the ball around, trying to keep it from us. But also, I mean, just their backs. I mean, just the composure to play backwards with a defender on you to just try to get out of it. You know, that's really kind of what Chatham's always done. They're going to hold the ball, and they're going to possess it, and they're going to try to make you work to get it back. You know, just we can't be panicky. You know, we've got to get the ball on our feet, and we've got to find that next available pass. I mean, we've seen some of that. We've done that very well at times, and other times we haven't done things very well. So if we kind of fall into not doing that tonight, it's gonna be a long night for us. So we need to really try to play that like we talked about the last broadcast, that Irish soccer, you know, where you can just knock the ball around, find, you know, if you can find 4 to 6 to 7 passes in a row, things will happen and be good for you.
Play the way you're facing.
If you're not finding that tonight, it could be a really long night. We're going to be our defenders are going to find a lot of action. Our goalkeeper's going to find a lot of action.
Yeah, Addy, well, we mentioned Addy. He's already saw some action here, so we want a fine save. That first offensive thrust by Chatham Glenwood. Made 2 stops in there, and the defenders had cleared the ball off the line. Right now, it does look like Chatham's has settled into the game a little bit quicker than the Irish have.
Yeah. We just seem a little panicky on the ball in the midfield, and we need to be a little more composed. It's a good win there by Claire, going to win one. We got to win that ball. The ball can't land.
Ellie Bear, nice job of digging that out.
Not a bad idea. You know, a little heavy touch there, but you know, as the game progresses, hopefully we'll get that sorted out. Here it comes.
Coming our way.
At us. Come on. Oh! Right in the back of the truck.
New ball gets thrown into play. Someone has the task of getting that ball before it rolls out on the Glen Avenue. Yeah, see if the Irish can lock the ball in here in their offensive third.
Chatham's not afraid to play with it in the back. I mean, they're going to knock the ball around, and I mean that's really nice. They're playing the way they're facing, going the other way, changing the point of attack here.
You could hear the girl calling for it too.
You know, and like they're forward, 24, making a nice diagonal run into space, not running straight ahead. You know, so we need to mimic some of that. You know, like our balls straight ahead like that are not going to work for us tonight. We've got to find runs that go at an angle and can get us into some areas where the space is. You know, but they're, I mean, you can see their formation. They got 2 strong defenders, 2 big strong defenders in the middle there. And if you want to play balls to those 2, I can tell you from the first 5 minutes that they are going to collect them.
Yeah, they're going to hoover them up.
You know, and they're not afraid to play with their back to the goal. They're going to keepers talking, directing. You know, so we'll if we can do something here. I mean, I want to see somebody demand the ball right now. I've noticed on the first few throw-ins by us that nobody really wants it. You know, somebody's got to want the ball. Somebody wants to demand to get the ball, and let's do something with it when we get it.
There's that number 24 you talked about.
Yeah, I mean, she does a nice job of finding space.
Good job by Ellen there. Yeah,
really great job by Ellen Dahlquist to find that, to get in on her and to keep her from getting forward. You know, they seem to be faster than us in the back comparatively to what our forwards are. We need to be able to hold on to the ball and not try to outrun them, you know, to space.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to play balls to the flag or anything like that and outrun them, it looks like. So we're going to have to possess and build up through the mid into our forwards and try to find some service and get on the end of it.
Some that speed we were talking about right there, number 9, center mid.
Danger. nice little layoff there. Really nice build up by Chatham. You know, get the ball into the forward, lay back to the midfielder, a nice shot.
Yeah, shot
Really,
about 20
really,
yards.
yeah, testing Addie there. You know, so we're going to have to be better. We got to find our marks quicker. Midfielders got to find those marks and get back and help. You know,
second.
Right now, neither team really wants to win any 50-50 balls out of the air, but I guess cold, windy, hard to win those. You know.
Yeah, ball's also moving. Addie does a nice job there. She's by far been the most active of the two goalkeepers.
Yep.
She's made a couple good stops already, but one of those will eventually find the net if we don't close down that space.
A little panicky there, Ellen, but we didn't have many options for her. Somebody's got to get open from a back spot, somebody from a midfield spot. We need to be better with that. You know, we need to help each other out. You know, I always just talk about you got to be each other's friends. You know, make the game easy on each other, and that means showing and getting into passing lanes, and we have to do a better job of that. You know, in the first 10 minutes here. And those balls, we cannot bang balls out to them like that. They're going to outrun us, and they're going to get them, and we're just going to wear our girls down up top. You know, let's try to possess, and let's see if we can't get something going here. Here's an opportunity. Oh, got to do better with that. I mean, we have an opportunity to win a ball right there. We can't use our hips to trap it. We got to bring it down to our foot and try to get forward with it.
We're going to see some example of Chatham trying to play the ball out of the back here. You got somebody out wide. You got options.
Yeah. Well, you know, like look at we got one forward making a straight ahead run, and the other two are diagonally running around each other. You know, that's causing kind of some havoc for us in the back because we have to track those runners. Right now, we
need some communication here.
Yeah.
Didn't quite know whether. I think she was looking to play it back maybe to Addie, but Addie was backpedaling.
Right now, we need to be marked tight, you know, and so 5 is way too loose to be able to collect a ball in the box. 24 is loose. We have to be tighter. A good tackle by Ellie.
Good job by Ellie, yep.
Yeah. It's really imperative that we find feet. I mean, we're just kind of playing to space, and that is not going to work because they are faster than us. We cannot dive in either.
Dangerous ball.
Yeah.
Travels all the way across the goal mouth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to be marked. Got to find them. Got to know where they're at all times.
There's number 9, Ella Gorey, senior midfielder. I think she was one of the ones we talked about with the speed earlier on the build up to a previous attack.
Well, I mean, we left her unmarked. You know, she was able to collect it, hold on to it, make a move, and then, you know, blast it with her left foot. I mean, you can't leave people unmarked in the box.
Prime example of why you can't right there. Eddie Jeanetton was left with no chance to keep that out. One of 2 Gorey sisters on the team, Ella and Ava.
Ellen has her hands full tonight.
Yeah.
No doubt. You know, she did a nice job of kind of standing up to that.
Yeah. Ellen's no slouch for pace herself, but yeah, she is going to be matched stride for stride there by number 24.
No, she'll battle. That'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun one to watch.
She'll be battling it. Ainsley Wilson, number 24, senior for Chatham.
Guess we're going to drop ball here. Here we go.
Actually pretty compact right now in a bad way.
Yeah.
We are dominating the middle 60% of the width of the field.
Handball there. Really was an advantage for Chatham for her hand to come through and win that ball. But we'll take the throw.
There we go. Karma.
Yeah, move on. Forget about it. Move on.
Subs coming in for the Irish. 10, Casey Rogers.
Looks like Rogers is going to go up top, and they're going to slide Claire back in the midfield for Della Valley. probably a good sub, bigger, stronger body in there to kind of deal with what they've got.
Yeah, Casey's got pace herself.
Yeah, Casey's coming off an injury, and see, her fitness level is going to be a bit of an issue probably, but let's see what she can give you. If you can get 10 good minutes out of her and give her a breather and get 10 more in the first half, that's good.
Yeah,
kind of work her back into shape that way. But
let her test out.
We're not going to get 60 out of her tonight. We're probably not going to get 50. But if we can get 40 in a good way, that'd be great. We've got to get the ball on the deck, and we've got to find feet. We cannot keep just banging balls forward because we're not going to be able to get on the top of those or on the end of them. We have to play quicker. They are fast. They're gonna drop in, and they do a nice job of dropping in and backsealing on us. And now they're in.
Ainsley,
good tackle.
You have Meredith Oliver coming over from her central position, cleaning that up, but it earns a corner kick. First of the game for Chatham. First of the game for either team. This will be interesting. This is right into the teeth of the wind. Normally, I'm not a big fan of short corners, but
Chatham likes to just be close into you can see they're lining their girls up on the 6, which I've always been a big fan of in girls soccer. Oh, they're going to go short here. Well done by Casey, and that's
Casey.
not a good sign. So
Yep.
Hopefully just got stepped on. We'll just take a step on. Ooh, I thought that was ours.
So did Casey. She appears to be moving a little bit more free here.
I kind of like how and I always like to do this as well too, is just set them up in between in the 12 and the 6 because they don't have to run as far, and you cause a lot of havoc for keepers. Unless you knock it all the way out there, then it really doesn't mean much. But
I think the wind took that one out.
We'll take
about
it.
The 25-yard mark.
Yeah, a little mistake here by Chatham to try to get the ball out here. If we can get a service quick, we can get in. Well done. Got the passing lanes. That's what Chatham does. They do a really nice job of recovering. They work hard. They tackle hard. We'll take that. That's
two souvenirs we're giving away now.
We're out of game balls. No, she's got it.
Game has been called.
We are out of
a lack.
We are out of game balls.
Of balls.
Here we go. Find that
Perfect spot.
got to find where I want to hit this ball. Here we go.
Out there.
See if we can get some good service in here.
Ref could have made a play on that. She really could have did a nice back heel pass.
You're expecting a lot.
Probably.
That's a nice punt against the wind.
Yeah, she's getting out there in midfield, both of her in punts. Oh, very nice ball.
Nice ball, nice run.
Yeah.
But, the
Somewhat
pickup.
so patient.
The problem is they picked up the first ball. You know what I mean? Like they're anticipating where the ball's going, and we're just kind of reacting to it. We got to get.
There's Sophie Stickelmeyer down here. Looks like Sophie may have pulled something. She looked over to the bench with a pain expression on her face.
Yeah.
Unhappy. Be a cold weather pulled muscle.
And that ball's out.
Casey doesn't know her own strength.
Yeah, it looked like she kind of got tied up with her bigger, stronger kid, got planted in a weird way.
Definitely in pain. She fell down and knew it was something
Yep.
out of the ordinary, not the run of the mill, just bouncing off.
Can't really see what she's grabbing.
I think you know about Stickelmeyers is they're tough. I know what branch of the family they're coming from, so. The injury comes at about 24.5 minutes to go in this first half. First half finds the Irish on the wrong end of a 1-0 score line. Chatham really deserves to be up in this game, probably.
No, most definitely. I mean, they've had the better run of play for sure.
Yeah.
They've had better possession. They've been more proactive with running and anticipating where the balls are going to come out. They've done a nice job of getting people, to the end line and getting service. And we have not done a very good job of finding our marks and knowing where people are. And we've been very loose in the back, and we're going to have to shore that up for sure. We definitely got to start passing the feet. We got to get a little more composure. Can we knock the ball around with these guys? I think so. You know, I think we've done it a few times. Have we found some space in the back? Yeah, when we've done some nice job and played some lateral balls against the grain, we found some people that way. We got to just continue to do those things. But the biggest thing is just getting possession, holding on to it, and not allowing them to just do what they want with it, because they've kind of dictated play here so far. They've been the ones that have kind of set the pace, and we've got to kind of take that away from them. That's a lot of momentum to take away, but it's something you're going to have to chip away at here in the next 24 minutes and see what you can come out with by the end of the half.
Yeah, I would say from the last 24.5 minutes here, the Irish come out of this only down 1-0. You would say that was a victory.
Yeah, I know. I'd like you work to equalize. I mean, that's where I'd be right now. Is I'd be work. Hey, we need to equalize. We need to shore some things up, challenge them a little bit this break here. Have a conversation with them. I'd be getting together with them right now and talking a little bit about how we got to do it. Chatham's doing it. They're getting with their kids. They're getting things sorted out. We need to get things sorted out right now. So, opportunity to kind of talk something over real quick would be great. Doesn't happen very often in soccer.
Nope.
You get a timeout now.
Definitely looks like we have a knee or an ankle problem here for Sophia. Sorry to see that.
Yeah.
Carried off the field.
Not what the Irish need right now?
Nope. We can get her someplace warm, get looked at a little bit easier.
Definitely not. Irish don't need another girl banged up, that's for sure. We've got enough of that right now. I think we've got some injuries that
a couple-year run of that.
Well, I mean, we still have some girls that haven't even played yet this year.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what it is. But
yeah, Samuel Hart hasn't.
It's unfortunate, but this is a ball that is not going to do well for us tonight. We cannot play balls basically to their defenders. We have got to get possession and play to feet. Balls to space right now are going to be won by the white jerseys because they're faster than us right now, and they're kind of anticipating that. And that's the way they're set up in the back. So we got to knock it around them. Ouch. Fine feet here. Ellie, nice ball, and then that's what we need to do right there. Get inside, then get outside, but we got to be better with it after when we get there. But that was nice. Ellie Bear gets it set into the up top to Rogers, and Rogers found Driscoll out wide, and that's what we need to see more of. So we got the 3 passes. Now we need to get to 4, 5, and 6. We got to. I think I heard Coach Ralph screaming to play a little quicker, and right there is a perfect example. By the time you trap it and get it down, they've double teamed you. Because they are big, fast, and strong, they're able to do that.
Chatham here looking to turn defense into offense pretty quickly, which is something they've been good at so far this first 20 minutes of this half.
We just got to be a little stronger. I mean, I don't think we're used to this physicality. I mean, you see Miller there grabbing her nose. I mean, the girl didn't mean to do it, but smoked her pretty good, trying to win possession. We got to stand up to this. You're going to play teams that are this good as the year keeps going, and you got to get bigger. Or not bigger. We're not going to get bigger, but we got to get a little bit stronger and meaner right now.
That you can do.
Yep. Good dig out there by Claire. Keep her playing backwards, Claire. Keep her playing backwards. There you go. Don't let them turn. Too loose. 14 should not be able to just collect a ball right there to look up and see who she wants to pass to. We have to be more urgent to take care of that. Ooh.
Kaylee Carew gets her first action of the year
that's
there.
First head ball of the year by Kaylee Carew down there, not on purpose, off the fence, right off her noggin. Probably one of the best forms of a head ball I've seen her do.
It is, absolutely. That was the first 50-50 ball she's won all year. Good to see that. Oh, there's that ball to space.
I mean, there's no one there. You know, we're just. I almost feel like we just don't want the ball on our foot, and we're just trying to get rid of it. You know, we just don't want it on our foot, and maybe you'll run to it, but we've got to have some more composure. We've got to hold up play a little bit. You know, step on it, find somebody. But at the same time, we're not making any runs to the space either. We're just kind of running straight ahead up top. We've got to do a better job. So definitely some things to talk about at halftime, and we just got to rectify it.
Irish has spent more time in their offensive half here in the last 10 minutes than
we're getting
the previous.
And Chatham's they're not dumb. I mean, they recognize that they're faster than us up top, so they've been very good about mixing up some of that. Hey, we're going to play short, and then all of a sudden they knock a ball long to a girl that's fast from midfield, and they almost run them down. So kudos to them for kind of mixing it up a little bit, but we've got to be better. You know, there's another ball right there. They're just like, we're gonna outrun you.
I was trying to find the goal scorer there, number 9, Gory.
There we go.
Good job. Ellie's been involved in a lot of the good things that have happened so far these first 20 minutes.
And then Driscoll's goes back and gets the ball, but I want to see her play the way she's facing. You know, she's got Ellie Bear right behind her that she can play to Ellie, and Ellie can play out. But Ellie's got to talk to her as well too. I mean, sometimes you get in these games and you think, oh man, they're so good, and then we get quiet and we don't talk, and there's so much that goes into it. So we've got to be talking. But we just can't bang balls like that. I mean, we just continue to bang balls. They're just going to collect them, and then they're gonna knock it around and play the way they want to play. Another ball hit past midfield by their goalkeeper. Does not
expect that to be a weapon.
She does not care that there's wind out here today.
Doesn't think it's windy. Listen to this broadcast and wonder what we were talking about.
Ooh,
good bit of skill there by
boy,
Ella Gory.
Yeah,
get it to the end line.
Really nice play there.
Just free runner again.
We're free,
unmarked.
We're lunging. That just got to contain. Got to keep your body in front of her, and without doing that, you don't do it. That's what happens.
Goal number 2 comes at the 19-18 mark here, just about exactly halfway of the first half.
I think if you run that back, you're probably going to see some ball watching. Everyone's watching the ball and nobody's paying attention to where their man is, and you're going to see that more than likely on film tomorrow when you look at it. You watch professionals play, you watch high-level college soccer play. They don't care when they're defending in the box where the ball is. I mean, they do, but they don't. When that gets that deep, I mean, they literally have arms around their people, making sure they know where they're at, and they're not going to let them get loose. And we are not doing that right now.
Hard thing to learn, but it has to be learned.
Yep.
Right there, she's going to get a free kick in a semi-dangerous situation here.
This could be dangerous right here for us. I mean, we put this ball on somebody's head. I mean, somebody's got to get brave here.
Yep.
Somebody's got to get brave. Somebody's got to go try to win a ball. I mean, are they big and strong? Yeah. Are they going to be brave? More than likely. But somebody's got to get braver right here.
See, Jenna's taller than her marker.
Yep. Somebody go and get on the end of it. That's a great ball. Oh, got to get on the end of that. I mean, that's a great opportunity.
Just missed it. It looked like Jane.
I don't know if that was Jane. I think that was Claire. I think Claire had the best opportunity to get at it. We got to go win that ball. I mean, you have to do whatever you can to get on the end of it. You got to throw your body at it. You got to put a head on it. You got to put a shoulder on it. Something. You've got to get that on the end of that ball.
Nice delivery by Ellie.
And it really, I'll be honest with you, I felt like Chatham was not as composed to go defend on that one as I thought they would be. I mean, we really could have probably won that ball. And I felt the keeper stayed back on her line,
she did, sure.
Which would surprise me. There's a nice little build up here. Almost. But it's a good idea, the idea to play to feet is what we want. You got to contain here. Don't lunge. Just contain. Make her play backwards. Don't lunge. Good win. Got to be better with that step. When you win that ball, we got to get it to our feet. We can't just give it away to them right away. Good. Let's go the other way. Let's go the other way. I wish Miller was a little bit wider right now. Or if she wants to come this way, then come across and clear space for Rogers to come out there. Got to be better with it. I mean, we had 4 good passes there, but we were giving the 5th away. Got to find feet. Got to find feet in this situation.
Clock ticks down under 17 minutes. 2-0 Chatham.
Find feet. Find feet. They're so much stronger than really. Their midfield is stronger than our midfield right now. They're able to kind of hold those balls off. Overlapping run. Driscoll's got to follow her.
Another example there. The ball just banged.
Yeah, I mean, you're just
too hard to. It's dangerous.
Yeah,
no, they got pulled in. Remember the first time they got pulled in, Chatham got pulled in a little too tight.
Yeah, and that's a really good example of how strong Chatham is. I think, you know, I can tell you that Jane is probably one of the strongest kids we have, and she tried to body her off the ball, and it really, but she did to an extent, but really didn't do much in terms of keeping her from getting service off.
No.
You know, so I mean, that's just what you're dealing with tonight. You know, we're going to stand up to it, or are we going to fold? You know, so we need to stand up to it right now.
Shift change for Chatham coming in. 5 new girls. And Irish send on Ellen Dahlquist back on Casey Rogers. Looks like Casey survived her about 10 minutes or so. Got the one little knock, but she ran it off. It's good to see.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think really have to shore some things up. I mean, we're really loose right now. You know, we're letting them just get balls thrown to them close to the 18, and they're receiving balls in the 18. Really, oh, nice ball there. That's really, I mean, that's good composure there, just to play that ball, drive a ball into the top of the 6 on the ground. I mean, that's disciplined soccer right there. You know, how many times you see that and a girl just bangs it all the way, you know, to the other side of the 18, you know.
Rolling on it.
And that's just good composure there by them. Well coached. You know, they always are. They always play hard.
Good job there from Chatham.
Yeah,
some of that composure you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, we're just running. You know, we're just kind of chasing the ball. I mean, we got a forward that's just chasing the ball instead of playing an area. Who's 8? Is that Stickelmeyer, the freshman?
Yeah.
She's kind of just chasing the ball, and you're wasting energy, and you're really just making it easy on them. You know, we're just not very organized right now. Now we just play to feet. Decent idea. We just have to execute. You know, there's a mistake by Chatham. If we can kind of capitalize on it, but
boy, that's a direct ball again.
Yeah, we just can't play balls up the middle of the pitch.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not going to run them down comparative to them. And
most direct sort of ball you could play right there, literally down the center, midline.
Wow, really nice win by their central mid, and then they find their forward, and then they try to get it out wide. So they've got a nice plan of action. They just win kind of caused havoc on that one. Look how quickly they double. Well done by Driscoll, but we just give them balls away. And it's hard. I mean, I'm not trying to be like, hey, you just hold on to possession. It's hard. You got girls that are fit, and they're coming at you, and they're doubling you, and it's hard. You know, you don't want to you want to get rid of it, but when you get rid of it, get it to somebody on your team. Hard runner here coming out of the midfield. We didn't track her.
Didn't quite get the pass off she wanted there. sort of falling backwards.
Claire finding possession and getting into.
Good job by Maddie Stuckelmeyer.
Is that Maddie?
Yeah, I think it's Maddie Stuckelmeyer, I think. Good first. Oops.
Yeah. Maybe there's got to be a run there. The central forward just kind of ran at her, and it's like, go away, go somewhere else. You know, we've got to be a little more organized up top as well. It's almost like we're surprised when we get possession.
Yeah, there could be a little of that going on.
Yeah. Fine feet. Fine feet. There you go. Play the way you're facing. Ah.
With a professional foul there, lost possession, so a little hip check to stop the action, let the Irish get behind the ball. 11.5 minutes to go here, first half, Irish down 2-0. Temperature not rising the way the weather forecast said it was going to.
It might be down below, not up here for sure.
My temperature is down to about 80 degrees internally. Irish are going to get a free kick here deep in their own territory. Jane Gears is going to take it. Sophie Sticklemeyer. Yeah. She was right down there, so. A couple more subs coming on for both the Irish and the Chatham Glenwood. Chatham have a throw in deep in the Irish defensive half. The Irish can keep her from turning. Good job there, but Irish going to get a goal kick out of it. Woo! That wind almost knocked me down, that gust.
I'll tell you what, man, it's Coach Bear's over there sitting down. You're probably lucky right now.
The wind has just picked up about 15 degrees.
Oh, man.
Or 15 miles per hour, rather. 20 degrees.
I mean, I feel like we should be talking in knots up here. This is like nautical weather. Like, hey, can you go up in the crow's nest while we're on the ship? And the water? I mean, holy moly.
Go up and get a reading with your sextant. See how close we are to the Arctic Circle.
Hey, can you Mark Twain?
12 fathoms. Woo! I think one of my 2 kidneys has stopped working. God, I've got 2. And we have hats and gloves and parkas on. Girls out here playing in dry fit and shorts.
Yeah.
They may be a little tougher than us.
Well, it's always been my theory that most high school students, athletes especially, don't have those nerve endings in their skin yet. Like, they don't develop until you get to be about 30 that tell you you're really cold.
You're uncomfortable.
You know, like, I can remember coaching and kids would come out and I'm like, what are you doing? It's freezing out here. And like, no, it's fine. And I'm like,
good.
I'm dying.
This Bob Marley t-shirt's fine. I can go all day.
Oh, don't give up on it here. That's a good job by the Irish defense there to kind of hold her out. But
8 minutes to go.
I mean, they're just
so strong.
Our staff is like asking for a foul, and it's like, it's not a foul. She's got the ball on her foot. She's just strong.
Just because we bounced off of her doesn't mean she fouled us.
We've really got to get the ball out of there. Let's get our foot on it, and let's find our other team's feet. And let's possess here.
That's about the first time this half you saw Chatham probably take a shot that the coaching staff would have preferred or not.
Yeah.
Would like to just still keep probing and probing there. They're doing a good job of getting into the box. Decided to fire from about 24 yards away, though. Put it over and wide.
Always got somebody there to clean it up. Just play that ball straight ahead.
The ball goes into the parking lot there. I don't know what the non-conference record is for balls into the parking lot of the medical complex behind us, but it's the 6th one so far tonight. Gears decides to clear the lines there. Be a throw in for Chatham right here at the midfield stripe.
Don't let her turn, DQ. That's good. You know, Chatham just kind of knows what they want to do. You know, they get the ball, they play the way they're facing. They're not going to try to do too much. They play pretty simple soccer. They put balls over the top like that, and they're getting on the end of them. You know, whereas we're just kind of banging them out, just like in duress to try to say just relieve pressure, and they're just getting it and just jamming it right back down our throat. So, and it's a hard thing to get through to your team, you know, when you're under this much duress, like just to say, hey, be composed and front feet. And you're just like, hey, coach, you're crazy. I want to get the ball as far away from this goal as I can get it.
Yeah.
You know, but
relieve pressure,
really the way
pressure.
the way to relieve that pressure is for you guys as a team to hold on to it. You know, and if you can hold on to it and possess a little bit, you'll find that the game becomes a lot easier to you. But if you just keep continuing to give it back to them, they're just going to continue to bring it right back down your throat.
Yeah. You're not taking anything out of their legs when
Nope.
you do it that way.
Exactly.
Down to the 5-minute mark here. Irish Ellie Bear will have a. No, Ellie's going to give it up to Jane Gears. Irish free kick. Just their side of, their defensive side of midfield. One by Chatham, gets it out to the side.
Really nice build up there. I mean, it's almost like they saw 11, and it was almost like 11 started out here wide on the right, and they looked at her, and it was almost like, you know, I'm going to go to one more, and then we're going to try to get it to you, you know. And they almost did. They almost got in behind us that way. I saw her look at her and then look wide, and I thought, oh, man, you guys are pretty organized here.
Yeah, they've tried to throw a couple balls over the top to her, but I think the wind has really kept them from doing it.
Yeah.
A couple times, 11 has had to slow her run because the ball was getting ballooned.
Six. There we go. We got it marked up. 13. Not a girl. Now let's find feet. Let's find feet. We don't need to bang it. Just find feet. Just find feet. Yeah, it's not going to work. We got to be urging us to find feet and not bang the ball straight ahead. Turn over here. See if we can't get something out of it. Nope.
Literally picked her out there, pointed at her, and picked her under, but couldn't get her pass correct. Three minutes to go here in the first half. Irish down 2-0. Chatham brings Goria back on, scoring one of the 2 goals. Put her out there in her central attacking position. And the ball finds her, and it has most of the game. Yeah, you can see the Irish just kind of wanting to get the halftime here.
Yeah,
the,
you know,
the way the booty
you
these
just
balls
kind of
here.
you can kind of feel it, like just get this ball out of our area.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it won't come back for another couple of minutes.
Yeah, let's get warm
Well,
up. Good
really
job.
nice job there by Addie Jeanette, and that's a
Very-
great save to kind
Yeah.
of come across the 6 to get your hands on it so it doesn't get to the backside. So really nice job there. Really good save.
Yeah, and his hands.
Good handle, you know.
Yeah, her hands can't be too warm and pliable out there. They
I
got
don't know.
big
Sometimes
gloves.
these new goalie gloves, who knows?
Really? I should go down there and
mean-
borrow them.
See if you can.
See if she wants my Icelandic ones. They don't really seem to be doing the job.
Let's trade.
No, she did do a nice job there controlling her 6.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't give
that's,
up a ball.
that's really what you want. And you don't see, I'll be honest, you don't see a lot of female goalkeepers that do that. The ones that do are special. And so she did a really nice job of controlling that area.
Minute and a half to go here. 90 seconds to go in this first half. Non-conference game.
A lot of composure here by Chatham. I mean, just to
Yeah.
win that ball there, and just I'm going to knock it back to you, and then you're going to knock it to somebody else, and then we're going to try to play out. And if we can do something with this here, you know, you got about 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Maybe one last rush, one last push to see if you can't, you know, half this lead. Fine feet here, Claire.
Get a shot off there. By,
Taking it. Got a corner here with
Yeah.
about 1 minute to go.
we know that Ellie can
Everybody
put this in.
relax. Everybody relax. We have more than enough time. You know, I wouldn't. If I want an opportunity here. I have an opportunity here to play it in. You know. Here we go.
Ellen Dahlquist is going to take it. It's going to come in short, though.
Yep. See if we still can't get it in. Get service. Put it back in the backside.
20 seconds to go here. This will be
Yeah.
the last offensive push for either team, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not for Chatham.
A foul right there.
All right.
Yeah, 2-0 here at half. You know, I always said 2-0's the worst lead to have in soccer because you get one and you half the lead and it makes you really uncomfortable. So
Yeah.
you know, we have that going for us at the halftime here.
Yeah, stuff we can work on there, but we're not outclassed by this Chatham team by any stretch of the imagination. We deserve to be on the pitch with them. Hopefully the girls understand that now. We'll have about a 10-minute real-time halftime here, and then we'll be back for the second half of the game. We'll see you then, everybody. Welcome back, Irish fans.
Lady.
Irish soccer fans, getting ready to start the second half of this game, non-conference game, here at Peoria Notre Dame Field versus Chatham Glenwood, our friends from down south. This last 40-minute half will find the Irish trying to overcome a 2-0 deficit. I'd like to say that our Irish injured player who was taken off the field was Natalie Ivy, number 14. They had a roster change, a number change that we didn't have on our roster. I apologize for that. I hope Natalie will be feeling okay tomorrow at school. We're thinking about her. That was Natalie Ivy, not Sophia Stickelmeyer. All right, Matt, what we saw in the first half was a more composed, bigger, stronger Chatham side, do the things that are necessary to get a 2-0 lead against as the visiting team. What do the Irish need to do to reverse that?
Yeah, I mean, 100% agree. I mean, they are bigger, they're stronger, they're faster right now. We need to do a better job of being composed. You know, we have to play with the, play to each other's feet, play the way you're facing. We can't just continue to give balls away by just driving them out of here to their backs, because they're skilled in the back, and they're gonna collect it, and they're gonna find their midfielders, or they're gonna find their forwards, and they're gonna get the ball right back on us. So we've got to do a better job of that. I think defensively we've been pretty loose. I think if you play back and watch that first goal, you're gonna find that the girl was able to, receive it in the box and cut it and shoot, and just that can't happen. So we are doing a lot of ball watching. We're not seeing our men because hips aren't turned the right direction as well either, and we got to be better. And I kind of noticed there that we seem to be in much better positioning that time. Hips were open. We're seeing the ball in man, and so hopefully we can continue to do that as the half progresses here.
That ball you man thing you talked about last broadcast about how you often don't think about basketball and soccer being related when it comes to that. When we were talking about spacing specifically the last game, a ball you man is the mantra for defense in basketball.
Yep. Yeah, we need to do, like right here, we got to possess the ball. We got to play to feet. We can't just bang balls out to their midfield just kind of like that. We don't want to do that. Just give it to them, So you don't have to play the big balls all the time. We can play some short ones to see what happens. And here's a nice little dangerous ball, but not really a terrible ball, but, they've got a very good keeper who's willing to come off her line and collect those. So, we got to try to find the ball 2 feet. I know I sound like a broken record, but, the play into space tonight is not going to work for us because they are so much faster than us. And really, they position themselves so well, too.
Good job of Manny Stickelmeyer there, breaking that pass up. Trying to get the ball up to Casey.
Kind of another example of them just kind of, if we play that long ball, I mean, we think we've got somebody to play to, but they close space down so quickly because they're so fast that there's really not much we can do with that. We're going to have to take the ball up as a team and possess by knocking the feet here. That position there, Casey's got to find somebody to play the feet to. You're not going to be able to turn and take somebody on there because they're back sealing, they're double teaming.
They're double teaming quickly.
So you've got to find feet and play out of it that way. Much like they're doing right now. I mean, she feels that pressure on her back, and she's going to get it to that defender, who then finds that midfielder right there in the space. And luckily, we were able to kind of collect it, but then they win it right back here. That's a nice ball. Really found that channel out wide there. Nice little run out there to get it.
And Chatham will let it roll out. Throw the ball back in. Start up again here. Number 11, who was dangerous in the first half.
And like 12 is wide open right now at the top of the box, and we are not really aware of where she is.
Good job by Annie Jeanette to snuff that out, but yeah, there was an opportunity there. Put a ball on frame.
We were just a step late tonight here.
Tick slow.
Just And they do such a nice job with their backs. Their backs just come forward and they come up and they kind of fill those channels. And you know, they're great passers as well too. You know, Casey's a strong kid, and you know they just you can see how they just kind of run her off the ball. You know, that's what you're dealing with on the night. So, oof.
Ooh, get a handball there. Yep, handball.
This could be dangerous right here, but
the only thing,
strong midfielder wins that ball and gets the ball forward, and then handball. I don't know if we need 3 in a wall here.
Number 17, Alexis Matthews, is setting the ball up. Looks like she's going to take it. Maybe number 14, Erin Mansfield. No, looks like 17.
Somebody needs to go with her.
She's going for it. Puts it just over the top of the bar. Eddie had it covered. A nice attempt. Really almost too central position to really try to play anything.
Yeah, I mean, but they ran a runner across the top of the 18 with nobody that went with her, which made me very nervous.
Glad I didn't see that. Yeah. I don't need any more anxiety in my life. Took my gloves off there for two minutes to see what it felt like. I did not like it.
Well done by Ellie. Ellie doing a nice job of kind of digging some things out for us.
Ellen Dahlquist there battling the far corner. Is she going to win the corner?
Really nice job by Ellen there, just to be composed. You know, knows that she's got somebody on her back. Kind of waits to kind of get her to commit, and then gets the ball up and then knocks it off of her for a throw-in. So, not really nice job.
Gory. Number 9 making a nice run there.
Yeah, she made a nice run with the ball there.
Chatham starting to build some stuff here. Yeah. This is about the spot in the first half when they really started to impose their will on the game. About 6 minutes or so in.
We just have a tendency to just give the ball away. We got to hold on to it and wait for help, you know. But at the same time, we can't depend. We can't just think that we're going to have one person's going to beat 3.
No.
You know.
Ball sent in there by the Irish, but dealt with. Jenna Horse sent that in, but
we got to win that ball. That's good. You got to get that ball on your foot. You got to know that ball's going to come to you there.
Runs to Casey Rogers. Casey has to take her defender on, but
it's not the night to do that. You
No.
know, we have to find feet. You know, get the ball up and then run without it. You know, that's going to be the best way for us to get into the attack. You know, a little 1-2 action here and there. But, you know, trying to take these defenders on is not going to bode well for us right now. Let the ball do the work. Nice win.
yeah, it's number 11, Ella. What was her last name there? Ella Beeler. Put in a nice shift in that first half. He was very dangerous.
2 loose right now. 12's open at the top of the box. Got to be aware.
Beeler puts it. Probably was supposed to be across, but she got a little bit too direct. Win. Played a little bit of havoc with it. 50-50 balls are going to the white uniforms.
Yep.
Beeler making a run to the near post.
Good tackle. That's
ball.
a really nice play there by Claire to just kind of, you know, not turn into the defender, but to just play the way she's facing. You know, we were able to kind of hold on to a little bit of possession.
Casey out again there, basically at the 10-minute mark, like you'd said, firing 10-minute shifts. Appears to be coming out of it physically okay. It's good news.
Yeah,
Future.
she looks
Yeah, she looks
pretty
spry
healthy,
out there.
you know, pretty healthy. You know, fine feet, fine feet, fine feet. I don't mind that ball. Like, I think Claire just needs to bring it down and play behind her, you know, and Lauren needs to help get in a position to help her that we can play out. But, you know, trying to bring that ball down and turn is not going to happen tonight.
Claire forces a throw in.
No, I think they're going to get Claire for a foul.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of have to understand that situation, know that she's under duress, recognize she's under duress, and hopefully she'll give you the throw.
I think she was putting it out no matter what.
Yeah, she was going to do that. You got to kind of recognize that. And, you know, we can get a deep throw there. Can't let them out. Sometimes we let them out by fouls. Good win by Dahlquist.
There's that wind back.
I think the wind's. I was just going to say. Yeah. I thought it died down for a little bit, but it says, nah, I'm here still.
The wind took a 20-minute halftime instead of a 10-minute halftime. Not back. Hope it's rested. Seems like it's pretty brisk and full of energy again.
The wind says it's here to party. I'm not. I don't want to be a part of that party.
Nope. I just want my toes back.
Yeah.
Really good composure.
Yeah, good composure. They're almost trying to switch the point of it. They're trying to switch the point of attack, and we need to get the ball on our foot here. And if we can compose a little bit, they back seal so quickly. See, look at their forwards coming back to back seal. Yeah. They are not going to let you possess. You know, and then win it, and then find the space and take it all the way down here.
Use their speed.
So we've got to find our marks because 12's open, 11's open, and who is that? 15 open. We have 3 girls open in the 18. We have to know where they're at. We're all watching. If you watch our heads, we're all watching the ball. No one is paying any attention to where their marks are.
Good job by Ellie Bear to blunt that attack and keep the cross from coming in and finding those open girls. Mass substitutions again for Chatham. Chipping 4 girls off the bench with their ice chipper. And get a corner there. It's kind of killed by the wind, but it does find its way into the 6-yard box. Dealt with by the Irish. It'll be a throw in for Chatham. 27.5 minutes to go here. Irish still down 2-0. Halftime lead holds for Chatham. Woo. Eagle Scouts listening to us now, if you could chime in. Help me know how to start a fire by rubbing 2 tech advisors together. Ooh.
Danger.
Very dangerous. Yeah, Addie did a good job of coming out there and really cutting down the angle. But she did get off a powerful shot there. Quite a bit wide at the end, but see what Addie can do with this goal kick here.
You see Chatham is
like the win.
Ultra aggressive here. They do not want anything to land. They're going to lock. You know, we always talk about locking it in.
Yeah.
And boy, they're really doing a nice job of locking it in on us. I mean, they're back sealing quickly. You know, they've got, you know, what 14 minutes in here roughly. They're still extending a ton of energy. You know, to try to not allow us to, you know, get the ball out. See, that's the balls are just not gonna for us are not gonna work. I mean, they're too good in the back. They're too smart in the box. You know, they're gonna come off and they're gonna win those balls.
Good communication between the central defender and the goalkeeper there too.
There's a chance here. Let's find feet. See if we can get a little build up.
Parker Miller, I think, down there on the left side.
There you go. There we go.
Excuse me.
There we go. Now we can get some numbers in here. Ooh, we'll take that.
Claire taken down.
We'll take that kick there. See if we can do something with this. Get some kids in the 6.
Ellie Bear jogging up and taking a spot.
Ooh, now the wind's picking up from that side right now. I think, you know, it's starting to come together.
Yeah. I Well, if you want to start shedding layers, I'll be able to take that coat off your hands if
No,
you want
I'm
to,
good.
Mike. Okay,
No,
I'm just
good.
maybe you're getting a little sweaty.
Nope.
Okay, I was hoping.
Good ball.
Throws a nice one in there.
Oh man,
Right about the 12-yard mark.
That's a
Perfect.
Great ball. We got to get on the end of it. You know, we really have. We've had 2 opportunities tonight on free kicks, and we have not taken advantage of it.
No.
Like, we have not found that one kid that's going to be brave and go win a ball.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something to be talked about. You know, after the game or tomorrow in practice, that somebody's got to get brave and get hungry and want to go win a head ball. You know, who wants to win a ball? Who wants to score? You know, I mean, you got to have a desire to do that. When you get a free kick that deep from that angle, somebody's got to be salivating. You know, somebody has to be thinking, I'm going to be the guy here, the girl here right now that's going to be the hero.
When your offense is a little bit clogged or
Yeah.
you're at an athletic disadvantage like we are a little bit here today.
Got to take advantage of set pieces. I think if you take something away from what Chatham has or doesn't have, they're not very good. In my opinion, they're not very good at defending set pieces right now.
They don't seem as aggressive in that aspect of the game as they are just about everything else.
You know, I think we recognized that from the first one because we thought Claire had a chance to kind of win that ball. And I think our kids are a little bit surprised at the lack of aggressiveness to kind of win those balls. And I mean, we should have really taken advantage of that one there.
Yeah. How many games have we watched where we've been the better team, had the better run of play, but either tied or lost the game because we couldn't defend set pieces, both boys and girls. So you have to take advantage of what they're going to, little cracks there are.
And if we can get a little build-up here, I mean, every time we've gotten a little bit of a build-up, you know, they've either fouled us or we've had, got the ball in the box. So let's continue to do that, see what's working, and see if we can't get on the end of one here.
It was a blast from midfield and find its way in Addie Jeanette's hands. Got down to the 23-minute mark here, 17 minutes gone in the second half. Score remains the same as it was at halftime, 2-0 Chatham. Chatham get 2 goals in the first goal in about the first 15 minutes.
There you go. Play the way you're facing. You don't have to go forward. You do not have to go forward. All right, somebody get there. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Some of that 1-2, 1-2.
See what happens when you knock the ball around a little bit? I mean, you're holding on to it. You're frustrating them. You know, they're getting after it. They're kind of coming in heavy, hard and heavy. Now we just hold on to it. You know, you take away something from that you can do it, that you can hold on to it and you can possess it. You don't have to just bang it every time. I like that ball.
Yep.
You know, nice little ball there. Just, Parker's got to get a little faster maybe, but at the same time, a little bit more aggressive to kind of mix it up there and not let them get out.
That's number 20, Hayden Lessick. A little bit longer legs than Parker.
Good win.
Irish going to earn a goal kick out of this. Casey Rogers and Lauren Della Valle coming back on. Parker's going to come off. Delaney Driscoll's going to then switch over and take Parker's spot. Ellen Dahlquist coming out. Going to get a hold there, and the Irish are going to get a free kick. Able to relieve a little bit of this pressure.
I'd like to see some more activity from our forwards. You know, I think we're playing with 3 forwards, and there's not one forward that has left their side of the field. It's like, I'm going to stay in my channel, and I'm not going to go make any runs into the middle. And I'm going to stay in the middle, and I'm not going to make any runs wide. You know, so we need to be more creative. You're so easy to defend in that situation. So we need to talk about that tomorrow and, start making some more proactive and creative runs up top, to get something started. But, I mean, I can tell you that Rogers has been here the whole time. And I can tell you that all of the girls that have played in the center of the field have been there the whole time. And everybody that's playing on the left flank have stayed there the whole time. We've got to be more creative. Just way too easy to defend.
Just about halfway through the second half.
That's just flying by.
It is.
How cold it is makes it go so fast.
It really does. I mean, let's play 2.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Chatham cranks off shot from about 24 yards out there. A little bit of steam on it. There's a good chance that the clock is moving slower during this polar vortex. And sitting right over the knob here at Notre Dame Hill. Frustration from the assistant coaching staff there. Was that Ken and Carew?
I'm not sure who said that, but
I don't agree with the sentiment, though.
I mean, yeah. Same time, though, it's like we gotta get it out. You gotta figure out how to maybe play a little shorter at times, and I feel like a dog with my head out the window right now. Like I am not. I can't even catch my breath. The wind is blowing so hard at you.
Never thought I'd say it, but I miss my COVID mask. I really like that warm breath,
Yeah.
fogging up my glasses and
Yeah.
breaking the icicles off of my mustache.
Actually, a nice little run there by Rogers to center of the field from out wide.
Yeah, just what you were talking about. She
Yeah.
had done it, yeah. Pass ultimately.
And then maybe we need to
Find
see an
the feet.
outside midfielder then, or one of our midfielders, then make a run out here to that space. So, easily fixed. Train it.
Muscle memory.
Yeah,
Do it enough in practice.
Get yourself into some smaller sided games and build it up to a little bit bigger to full side. Ah.
Stuck a mine there, showing good composure for
Yeah.
a youngster. Not that young, she's got a lot of experience now.
Yeah. Really nice job there to kind of hold on to it. Ah. Good tackle by the Chatham midfielder.
That's number 14 in Mansfield.
And then grab the foul, take a tripped her from behind, so they'll get a throw. So really a nice job by her to come back and win it, possess it, and then get fouled and hold on to it.
Yeah, complete package there in one sequence. Be a kick with the wind at her back. Irish acquitting themselves a little bit better here this second half as far as competing, trying to change some things that were wrong in the first half.
I'd agree. I feel like we've defended a little bit better in the back. You know, we've been more aware of where the attackers are.
Yeah, it's in defense and midfield. I'm really seeing this. We haven't been dangerous offensively at all this half, but yeah, on the defense and in the midfield, we appear to be a little bit more cohesive.
Yeah, we've possessed a little bit more. You know, I don't know. I would hope they talked about that at halftime to kind of hold on to it and play a little Irish soccer. I mean, that's a little too easy. You know,
Yeah.
We've got to be able to.
17 was under no pressure whatsoever.
Probably our center forward there. I'm not sure who that is right now, but she needs to come back and kind of pressure that a bit, and not allow her to just receive easy balls there. But
It's Allie Stuckelmeyer if our roster is correct. I already know it's wrong once. I think maybe the carrier pigeon that was going to deliver our updated roster, it exploded in midair from body fluids freezing. That's why we didn't get the update. It's Casey.
Casey making a nice little run here.
Showing their speed and their strength there. All in one little burst.
Little burst there, but
Yeah, it's good to see from Casey.
I mean, one
That's what
thing
makes her special.
Chatham does well is they cover each other so well, and they, you know, one girl's beat, you're gonna have to beat a second one, so that's the difficult part here.
Center horse taking a little bit of a break. The Irish cannot take advantage of that deep, deep throw.
No.
Let's see if we can't lock it in here.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
See if you can't just lock it in here and not let them systematically throw it up the sideline all the way up here to us, though. Nope.
Meredith Oliver there
Oliver
plays the ball
possessing.
back.
Well done.
Maddie Stickelmeyer.
Nice little build up here.
Yeah,
See if
Maddie
we
to
get on the end
alley
of it.
to Casey.
Step on it.
Casey,
Somebody
managed-
get on it. Somebody go
Oh,
get it.
yeah.
That was a good service. Somebody
Very nice ball.
into the 6. Somebody's got to get on the end of it. Ah.
Uh-oh.
This is danger here.
Fortunately, Ellen Dahlquist
Dahlquist is there,
the
but I think we're
fastest
gonna give
of
up
our
a corner.
defenders. Yep. Think about how quickly they went 70 yards there. Didn't take long.
No. They were flying.
Yeah, their team speed's impressive. It's really, really nice to watch, honestly, from a neutral perspective. They're a really attractive team to pay attention to. All right, let's see what they do with
You
the
be
corner.
aware here. I mean, in terms of like, get your marks and don't
Yeah.
let them go where they want. I mean, don't let them go where they want to go.
They're a little more scattered
No.
than they have been on the previous ones. Boy, they got to it first.
They did win it.
Eddie.
Little punch out.
Yeah, Eddie did a good job there. Did what you had to do.
Figure out your marks right now. Line change.
Here we go. Throw on 2 new defensemen. A winger. I think there's a Gretzky coming on. One of the impressive things about Chatham is, when they bring in, they play probably what, 19 girls, something like
Yeah,
that. 20 girls, and you don't really see a drop off in the quality of their play.
Oh, we got to go win that ball. I like to see Addie go win that ball out of the air
Yeah.
and not let that ball land where it did. And I think she initially her instinct was to go win it, and then she kind of paused and then just go get it out of the air before anybody else can make a play on it.
She eventually corralled it without a bobble. I'm really happy with how Casey looks coming off a long layoff from injury there. It's her speed and her aggression that make her special. She's showing both in spades today. Meredith Oliver there. And Chatham going to give up the ball to the Irish, pointing the other way. There you go. Getting down to about the 12-minute mark.
A little sloppy right now.
Yeah,
on both sides. You know, and
Both teams are starting to feel the
they're fatigued. The
Yeah.
fatigue setting in. At the same time, you're probably a little more tired when it's this cold.
yeah, you're definitely using up calories just to
Yeah.
stay warm.
Yep.
I know I am,
Yeah.
and I'm not the one being freeze dried out there wearing dry fit and shorts.
Well, I mean, camera doesn't see it, but you do have flip flops on.
I am fully kitted over here. I have that right there. I wish I'd have worn my heated shin pads, though.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Bermuda shorts were not the right choice.
Can never go wrong with a mesh
It
tank
just
top.
seemed warmer on Summit Boulevard.
It did.
Nice win there by Oliver. Fine feet here. Fine feet. Don't let her turn.
Chatham with the throw in. Deep in the offensive half. Or defensive half, rather. Good win by Ellie. I just need to, show a little composure here.
Yeah, a
little
little 1-2 action.
Yeah,
here. See if we
not
can
bad.
get something out of it.
Force the throw in. Chatham decides to.
Yeah, but get your numbers up a little bit here. See if we can't get a throw in here and possess a little bit. Subs coming on here for the Irish.
Yeah, Parker Miller and coming back in. We're gonna go on here. I'm just gonna take Casey's a like for like. Take Casey's job here on the right side. And Claire Gerard coming in too. Claire gonna play up top. There with a good win. But here's Chatham back at
here.
it. Yeah, 24 has been given a lot of room all game.
Good containment there by Claire. Oh boy, she got loose.
That is gory.
I
Goal
think
scorer.
Claire did a nice job there. I think she stepped on the ball and it kind of worked to her advantage there. Yeah, she's 9 is very good.
Yeah, that was Ella Gurry scored the first goal.
First goal.
Yeah,
left her unmarked.
Yeah, she's been a problem all game.
We just really have a tendency to kind of want to force things, like, want to get the ball on our foot and turn right into a defender instead of, playing backwards or just holding on to it and waiting a second until we can find somebody in a passing lane. And I think we've got to get better at that. We got to maybe play under some really under duress in practice to kind of get used to it, numbers down stuff, and that'll help us. But right now we've got to realize that you can't get the ball and turn against the defender right now, and sometimes you just got to hold on to it and wait an extra 2 seconds to find somebody in a passing lane, and then we have to communicate too.
I was gonna say, as part of that communication, it's somebody telling you that you got a man on.
A lot of it's communication, and
if you don't feel the pressure, somebody's got to tell you that your marker's there.
I think when you get a little bit intimidated or you don't feel comfortable, then you start to communicate less, and the less you communicate, the harder it is on each other. And I've always felt like that's the big key to soccer, especially girls soccer, is just learning to communicate. They don't want to say things sometimes when they don't feel comfortable or confident. You got to get into that confidence where you're gonna. I thought that was a lay-in ball, but I'll be okay with you letting that one go if that's part of the field at this point of the game. So, like right here, let's finding feet. That was big right there. Ellie finding feet to Claire, and Claire now. Let's see if she can link up. We got to talk, we're fumbling over each other and taking the ball off of one another's foot when we get a chance to attack. We got to be better there.
They both stopped their runs.
Yeah, well, I mean,
out of politeness to the other one.
But it kind of goes back to what we were talking about before. Like, we have 3 forwards and they don't leave their spots.
Yeah.
If that midfielder has the ball and she's coming at you, get out of the way.
Yeah, they made
go somewhere else.
Crisscross runs going. Yeah. Step over the ball and head to the touchline.
Yeah. It's underestimated what an 8 to 10 yard run can do for your team, just to clear space sometimes. We're just panicky. We just want to that's like towing the ball forward just to get it, away from us, instead of just step on it and let them run by you. The old, I used to call it the old Top Gun move, hit the brakes and let them fly by. And then see what you got after that. Danger here. Danger. I'm watching Dahlquist in 6, and then Dahlquist was in her hip pocket the whole run. A really nice job by DQ to not let her go. 14 just got free out of the midfield. We got to be better.
She was allowed to actually just wait for that ball to come down out of the wind.
Get up a little bit. We need to get up. Press a little space.
Chatham is smelling the third goal here. First goal of the second half. Play
backwards. Play backwards. Play backwards. Talk to her, girls.
Yeah. Take on. Allen saying mine.
Get it on your foot. There we go. There we go. Ouch. That's why you keep it close.
Was that Lauren Della Valle?
Was that Lauren?
I think so.
You keep it close for the hammer to come. The hammer will come flying.
Below 5 minutes. Irish looking to keep this game 2-0. Chatham's putting on some late pressure here.
Yeah, I think if Notre Dame can kind of hold on to this and maybe get one here, you know, I think you can take. I think you take some things away from it. But now here's a corner.
Yeah.
So
See what happens.
let's see if we can stand up to this, and let's see if we can defend.
Let's see what Chatham
Set
dials
piece.
up here. They're a little more spread out for their last corner.
Yeah.
They didn't have the girls on the 6 and 12. Now they've even got more of that 6 and 12 look to them. 2 lines.
Yeah.
Throwing it at the 6.
Real good win. Now you see, hold your marks here. Hold your marks. There you go. That's always what made me nervous when that second ball would come in. And a third. And they got loose.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that was. Who's on her? I think it was Miller. You got to stay tight. You can't let her get goal side of you.
That's Ellen Beeler.
Good save. Good
Number
save,
11.
though.
Yeah. Addie's done a good job back there.
Yeah.
She's had to deal with a lot back there.
She has dealt with a lot tonight, for sure. Oh boy, another
there we
parking
go.
lot ball.
First one of the second half. It's good to see. Obviously, we didn't emphasize that in the halftime talk. Ball settles in under the juniper bush. Very nice. Looks good there. A little under 3.5 minutes to go. Stop looking at the clock and it'll start moving faster.
You know, Lucy Perkins, another one that didn't play tonight either.
No,
So,
yeah.
Another kid that we didn't have out here.
Yeah,
Injury.
Still don't have Kaylee Carew.
Who's that right there? Who's 7?
That's Addie Stuckelmeyer.
Stuckelmeyer,
Or
really.
Maddie Stuckelmeyer, rather.
Maddie, just a really nice job of just kind of bringing the ball down and like pulling it back and finding somebody to play to feet to. So, really nice job for a freshman there. Well composed. But,
Yeah.
But needs to get in front of 11 right now. It cannot jog behind her.
Two and a half minutes to go. Almost there, fellas. Almost there. Did anybody call the Coast Guard helicopter to get us off the top of here? We're going to have to be life flighted.
We are going to need it.
I'm going to have to come out of here in a stretcher. My knees are locked. My eyeballs are frozen into the...
You should have put that big red suit on before you jumped in.
That's right. I need somebody to pour chicken broth directly into my veins.
I think that's what we're missing. We need to bring a thermos of soup like Arlo does in Premier League.
We needed the Aaron Cunningham said we needed to bring the hobo fire. We just need another 55-gallon drum up here.
Oh, now we're talking. They wouldn't know if we were announcing the soccer or if we went on strike.
That's right. We would look like strikers. I've got an injured Irish player down here.
Who's that?
I think Meredith Oliver, it looks like that. I think I see number 12 on the shorts. Put the ball lower net leg, leg knock there. Looks like her right leg. She's not quite swinging it freely. Meredith put in a good shift today, especially here in the second half. Called her name a lot more. Stoppage play comes with 1:23 to go. 83 seconds left.
It's like a little calf issue. Looks like she's getting it stretched out. Hopefully that's all it is.
Yeah, we can't afford to lose too many starters. Again, we lost Natalie Ivy earlier in the game in the first half. She took a blow to the looked like maybe the knee. Took her in to get some scans done. Hopefully we'll see Natalie at school tomorrow. Under a minute to go. Wind picking up here, just making sure.
I just was about to say, I think this wind has picked up again. Somebody step to the ball here. Somebody step to the ball.
Oh. Took a deflection off of someone there.
Yeah, they're going to get a
corner here. Corner here is the last action of the game's going to take place here in the Irish box.
Is it their corner? You can take it over there, she says. No, it's over there. I was just about to say, do not give them the ball, Addie. There's 20 seconds left. Don't give them the ball. Somebody better drop in, though. Find your marks. Do not give up one here. Go win a ball. Go win a ball. Get it out. Get it out.
Wow, and they get the last one. Literally at the
Bless
death. Literally at the death of the game. 3 seconds to go. Dave Keenan counting down the last 10 seconds there. Addie Jeanette came out for it. Couldn't quite secure it. I don't know if it ever even got to her.
I think we have to win the ball. You know,
yeah.
You gotta have that presence to just go win a ball. 10 seconds to go. Get it out.
You talked about worrying about the second, third, and fourth balls.
Yeah.
That was about the fourth ball.
And that's gonna be it.
That'll be it. The Irish give up a goal at the end. Very disappointing end to what it had been the better of the two halves for the Irish by far.
Yeah.
But it leads to a 3-0 victory for Chatham Glenwood. Normally we'd like to, give you a nice 5-minute wrap up here of what went on, but honestly, we would like to get down from this crow's nest and this 40-mile-an-hour wind and get back to where I can feel like a human being again. So we will thank you all for watching. We'll see you for our next broadcast. Everybody have a nice, safe, warm drive home if you're listening to us on a mobile device. Bye-bye.